Okay, comment below if you guys take really, really long showers like me. Press it in, press it in. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am back with my favorite t-shirt. And yes, my hair is wet again. Now for today's video, I'm doing something definitely different. I've never done this video before, and I feel like it's definitely gonna bring us closer. So if you've watched my videos before, or you've been following me, you're one of my subscribers, you would know that I shave my face, I shave my eyebrows, I take all of the hair and fuzz and everything, dead skin, off of my face pretty often, usually once a week, if not more. Depends on how much makeup I'm applying to my face. So for this video today, I am going to be shaving half of my face and leaving half of it as it is, and I'll pull you in closer in a minute and you'll be able to see that I have been letting things grow. Let's get into this video, and don't forget, if you like me, like my videos, blah, 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 don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video if you extra love me. This isn't uncomfortable at all. Alright guys, so first off, you can definitely tell where my hair is growing out on my eyebrow area. You can see a little bit of basically the only hair that does grow on my eyebrow area, which is just this little like 2mm patch right here. This is a scar right there, but there's hair from about right there to about right there, and it's just this little tiny little patch, little fuzzy fuzz. And this side, it's pretty much the same thing. It goes about there to about there. And that's about it. That's all the hair growth that I get in my eyebrows, which is why I shave them. And like I've said before, if you have an issue where you just don't have any eyebrow hair, either shave them off or start learning how to draw them on. Either way, don't let it be like it was for me, where it was like a 20-year insecurity of mine that really made me unattractive unattractive. So enough about all that. Let's get into shaving the face. I'm gonna shave this side, and this side I'm gonna leave hairy as the day is long. And I will go all in over my entire face. First I'll go this direction, like with the hair, the grain of the hair, and then after that I'll go across it this way to make sure you really get all that like stubbly stubbles. I'm gonna do half of this. Pull your hair away because you don't want a haircut. You want a haircut, honey. I've got moisturizer on my face right now. Really get this spot right here. So you got a lot of peachy fuzzies. And then of course, lest we forget. I'm really putting it all out there for you guys today, aren't I? Also, don't forget right under the eye area. There's a lot of fuzzies down there. And I like to graze my nose. And that feels pretty good. Alright kids, I think we're ready for some primer. Press it in, press it in. So everything that I do on my face now is going to be the same on both sides. And then we will see the difference. And for the rest of the face, I'm going to prime with a little bit of the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. This stuff shoots out like a rocket, so I spray it on my hands and then prime away. It's very hydrating. I've got my eyelids primed, and today I'm going to be going in with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. You guys, I could do so many things with this palette. Alright, they're a little bit harder to work with than... Ooh, snap. They're a little bit harder to work with than I thought. We are going with it. Moving into the yellow. It's like getting a new box of crayons or a new coloring book, you know? I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Next. I love these kind of palettes that just go so well together. Like all the colors, they're made to be put together and they blend seamlessly. Love that. Going for that full sunset moment. I don't even know. So tomorrow I've got a really big day. I have to leave here at like 4 a.m.-ish to be about 4 hours from here for a styled shoot called the 12 Olympians. And it got canceled once because of weather, because, well, it's Michigan. That's bound to happen. But tomorrow is the day, and I'm very excited to meet the people that I've been communicating with for this shoot and everything. These kind of shoots are a lot of fun. I'm going to do the same process on my under eye and be right back. Definitely a look that's going to be like, oh, it looks better when you're done. I'm going to pop a little teal reflex from this palette right down the middle of my eyeball. Yep. Just like that. This palette is so fun. Can't forget under the eye. It's just one of those looks you gotta wait until it's done. Little recommendation is the Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara with lengthening fibers. It's a mouthful. It's in a purple tube. And it looks like this. And I love it. I use it as a base. Like I put that mascara on first, and then I go in with like my favorite waterproof mascara and just kind of tap the ends. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tappy. It gives it a little more length, a little more volume. All of the above. And I feel like it does a really good job, and that mascara is like $4. So go to Ulta, go grab some. You love it. All of the Essence brand mascaras are top notch. You will not be disappointed, and you will not break the bank. So yay! Yay! Speaking of the face, we're gonna go ahead and go in, since our face is already primed and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and get this started and just do my normal makeup routine. Like, we're just gonna put some foundation, some contour, some bronzer, some concealer, you know, the whole works. And while we do that, let's talk about stomach viruses. So I was booked to do a kids fashion show. So the minute I got up on Sunday, I noticed I wasn't feeling great. But sometimes I can experience like stomach issues when I am just excited about things or whatever. Like my stomach just responds to everything. So I kind of thought, well, maybe I'm just like excited about getting out there and working today. I get really excited about working. So because I'm very like people person, I go around and I talk to everybody and just, you know, little social butterfly when I'm working. So I was not feeling great, and that not feeling great turned into really not feeling great enough to where I got sick before I left. And I still, that wasn't like, wouldn't have been the first time that that ever happened due to maybe nerves or excitement. When you get booked for a job, like, people have these commitments. You gotta go, you know, you just gotta go, or you gotta send somebody else in an emergency. Well, it was literally time to go when this was all happening. So I just decided to make the drive, pack up the car, and we're just gonna mind over matter that crap, right? We're gonna make it work. So I started driving and was definitely not feeling great. I ended up having to pull over once and get sick again, but was really, really close to where I was supposed to be, and so was like, you know what? We're here, we're gonna show up and see if we can make this work. And so as soon as I got there and got out of the car, I had to get sick again. And the minute I got into the building and started like people were showing up, like the curator and everything, the minute all that started happening, like there was a carload of stuff that had to get brought in, and I just always volunteer for that kind of stuff. And so I just started grabbing boxes and carrying them. And from that minute, from when everybody started showing up till like 3 hours later when we left, I didn't get sick. I didn't feel sick. I was right as rain. I definitely taught myself that mind over matter really is a thing. You really can just kind of power through. I mean, maybe not everybody, but me personally, like I was able to just power through. And it still amazes me that like that happened, that I was able to hold off a stomach virus for like 3.5 hours while I worked, because the minute I was done, the minute we were walking out in the parking lot and starting up the car to leave, I felt really sick again and was like, you know what? I just need to get home. So I started driving home and had to pull over, I don't know, I guess I lost count, probably like 3 or 4 times. So after pulling over like the 4th or 5th time, whatever it was, I finally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna park it for a minute. Just gonna park it for a minute and let this like pass, or at least like just lessen, so then I can like safely drive home. Because it was getting really, really uncomfortable. Alright, now that I look like Casper. So I ripped into a McDonald's as fast as I could. I parked my car and got as many bags as I could to get sick in. Well, I sat there longer and longer and longer until I felt like I don't think I'm gonna be able to drive. Like, I really just don't see this happening for me. And for me to like relinquish the ability to drive home myself, and not just that, but have to like call somebody to come and save me in the pitiful state that I was in, I was not happy. I put it off at all costs, but there was no way around it. I could no longer drive a vehicle. I was sitting in the fetal position in the driver's side of my car, just yakking into a bag nonstop. And I hadn't even been able to have any food that day because I was sick. But finally, that was exactly what I had to do, was relinquish control and have my husband come and pick me up. And, yo, I got 4 kids. Just dropping everything you're doing and driving out 45 minutes to where your wife is because she's sick, not convenient. He came and he got me and rescued me from my vomitous ways. And he had the kids with him, so they were all kind of like, because I'm sitting in the passenger seat going, bleh, bleh, like really violently. It was really bad. By the time my husband had gotten there, it had progressed to a state of sweating that I've never had in my entire life because I'm not much of a sweater. I just don't have those kind of glands. But whatever was happening to me, I had sweat dripping full off my face, full off my body. Like, my body makeup right now is all over the car. I lay down in bed, called it a night. And it's pretty much been the same every day ever since. It's just been really kind of tough eating any kind of food, tough even thinking about food. My digestive system is not happy. All right, kids, we're ready for some setting and highlight. And here is my final sunset. Half my face shaved, half my face hairy. Kind of a look for the day. Here is my hairy side. And here is my non-hairy side. And here is the full face, side by side, full view, at least with the beauty lights. I am going to pop outside so that you guys can see what this looks like in natural lighting, which you know is the real tea. But I do love this look. That Juvia's palette, you guys, is like an artist's playground. All right, so let's go jump outside and check out this All makeup. Right, you guys, we are outside and enjoying this amazing Michigan day. You guys, it literally is like a coin toss every day. So thank you to the weather gods today. We are enjoying it. And this eye makeup, like, I'm in love. Are you in love? Juvia's place. You did that. My lips looking cute, looking sharp. Overlined, but sharp. Okay, so this is me in the natural daylight. I've got a little bit of shade over me, but I wanted to show you close up first. A little bit in the shade, and then we will also do it in the sunlight. I'm just showing off basically how the complexion looks on one side when compared to the other side of the face, which was shaved. All right, so let's go ahead and get in the actual sunshine so we can see what we see. All right, so here we are, all of my flaws exposed. So we're going to just get up nice and close and take a gander. Comment below what you guys think. What do you see? Do you see any difference? If I could get you all over here to rub my face, I would, because this side is fuzzy and this side it feels like just as smooth can be. What do you think? All right, you crazy kids, that is it for this video. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this very up close and personal type of video where I just show you the facts. I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.